I'll give it 5.
Produce those chemical messengers, and then we can give it to everyone.
Epps and I overslept 45 whole ass minutes this morning. So we frantically had to jump out of bed. We literally were asleep until the boys' bus pulled up in front of the fucking house. So he ran downstairs, got E ready really, really fast and took him to school. D had an appointment at 9:30. So made him some peanut butter toast. Come back downstairs at 9. It's been 20 whole minutes. I'm like, thinking that he's going to have eaten and at least be getting dressed at this point. He was not even 30 to 40% done with one single piece of peanut butter toast. I was like, please, don't do this to me today. We got to the appointment on time and everything, and it was a good appointment. And then we go outside, and I put him in the car, make sure his seatbelt's on, everything. Get in the car, drive him to school. The school's like 5 minutes from his appointment. Get him out, take him inside, give them the slip that they gave us at the office, sign him in, go back out to the van, go to check my phone. I can't find it. I could not find my fucking phone. I felt my heart fall out of my ass. I started to fucking panic. His appointment, the time between the appointment and his school is like none. And I was on my phone the entire time that he was at his appointment. Like I was sitting in the waiting room looking at my phone for the whole hour that we were there. I start to panic. I'm like, I should call and see if I left it in the waiting room or something. And then I realize, bitch, how the fuck are you supposed to call? You don't even have your fucking cell phone. How are you supposed to call and see where your phone is? So I pulled out this phone to try to see if I could find my iPhone. I don't have any service on it. It's just a phone. I have this aha moment of remembering that I sat my phone on top of the van when I was buckling D into his seat. And I was like, are you fucking joking me? Are you fucking kidding me? In my head, I start thinking, all right, I'm going to drive the entire route that I drove, and I am going to comb the road. When I was younger, my sister left her fucking phone on top of her car, and we combed the road for it, and we actually found it. We actually found her phone on the side of the road. The screen was shattered, but it still worked. And that shit is scary because there's all kinds of information in your phone, banking information, personal information in your phone, that if the wrong person finds it and it powers on, who fucking knows what they could do with that information. So I'm like sitting there planning out like, okay, I can't call Epps and tell him what happened. I can't call my 11:20 appointment and tell them that I'm not going to be there, but I have to find my fucking phone. Everybody's just going to have to forgive me, and I'm going to have to find my fucking phone. Then I decided to get out and like rip apart the passenger side of my car, my van, if you want to be technical about it. And I pop my head up and I look over, and the like rack thing on top that you can put like canoes and shit on had kept my fucking phone on top of the van. It kept my phone on top of the van. So my van took a ride from the appointment to the school and stayed on top of the van because the little cage thing cut it. I felt like I was going to puke and cry from adrenaline and relief. I felt like I was literally going to fucking vomit and sob from how relieved I was. Oh my God. Not only was I thinking, okay, I'm going to have to go find it on the side of the road. And if I can find it, how am I going to get it replaced? It inevitably is going to have to be replaced. I was driving 35. It's inevitably going to have to, how am I going to pay for the son of a bitch to be replaced or to get the screen replaced or whatever? Like my fucking brain was racing 10,000 miles per hour. Like you know how I am, worst case scenario, catastrophe. I felt like I was going to puke because I was so relieved from just my adrenaline. Anyways, how has your day been? I was about to take a video of me walking down the street, and then a bunch of people started driving by, and I'm not brave enough yet. Not by myself, not without Epsir. The sky looks really pretty, I think. Does it? I'll check later. Do you guys remember when Tim Hortons had that donut that was like, it wasn't full of Nutella? Do you call it Nutella or Nutella? Because I call it Nutella and I refuse to call it whatever the other one is, because I don't know why. We'll just call it hazelnut spread. Do you guys remember when Tim Hortons had that donut and it wasn't like filled with the hazelnut spread, but it was like almost cup shaped, almost like a pie? You know what I mean? Like it had a little scoop in the middle of it where you could like see it. And it was a donut with a scoop of hazelnut spread in the middle of it. And then it was like sprinkled with hazelnuts. Why can't I go back there? Why can't I have one of those? Why haven't they released anything like that ever since? I think my blinker just quit on me. My left blinker this time. No, wait, that's my right. I don't know my left from my right. And the thing is, I remember them writing that on my report card when I was in kindergarten. Anyways, it was frantically beeping and then it stopped frantically beeping. And it had been frantically beeping for a few days, which I think that means it's completely died. By beeping, I mean blinking. I'm just stupid and I'm not going back and re-recording that. Somehow the flowers survived the snow. Like they literally just perked right back up. Like after the snow melted. What are you doing, Miss Thing? What are you doing, Miss Thing? Hmm? Okay, so I have told you guys before that I don't really like red lipstick on myself, and I decided to give it a try today. I stand by that. That was a bad choice. I'm gonna change it, but I had to turn on my AC. My hormones are so fucking bad right now. I keep having really bad hot flashes, and it's way too much to sit there in my wig and my dress and everything with the AC off to do my makeup. I burned the fuck up. But okay. No, let me change my lipstick before we talk about this. Okay, that's kind of better. Are you taking a video?
Yes.
Like right now?
Yes.
The whole time?
Yeah. No, I had to back up.
What do I do? You're the director.
What do you mean I'm direct?
You're the one holding the camera. What do I do?
I don't know. You're next to a tree.
Now what?
I need to just cut.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
What do I do?
I'm not sure.
I don't. You have to tell me what to do as the director.
I'm not sure.
These are weeds or something. This is
That's vines.
yeah, a little bit of. I bought these a really long time ago, and it took losing 91 pounds to be able to fit them. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Now that we've addressed that, can we address this? I think I'm gonna have to get rid of these. I'm getting older, and I just can't do platforms and heels like I used to. I really can't. It killed my back. That whole 5 minutes I was prancing around the yard and walking around the house, and it fucking killed my back. They are cute. Don't get me wrong. And I loved them when I was younger. I just don't think I could do this at my big age. I don't think that I can. It's the whatever the fuck that. If they were all this length or all this length, I could handle that. It's the damn slidey thing. All right, don't pay attention to my nasty lipstick. I keep touching it up and the shit keeps ending up on my teeth, and I'm pretty fucking over it. I'm just not gonna worry about it. So I'm really not, I'm uncomfortable, but I'm also comfortable, or becoming more comfortable with talking about my weight. Just because people are not nice about it, but also at the same time, it's no matter what you do, people treat you like you're wrong. I lost 91 pounds because it was lose weight or die. People thoroughly enjoy policing other people's bodies and existence. It's wild. It really is. There's a lot of people that take me losing weight as a letdown or a personal attack, and it's just I don't even know you. I don't even know you. And more so, I don't care about other people's weight. Legitimately. I would hope that anybody would think better than me than to think that I would ever be one of those people that's I lost weight, so you can too. Especially because that's never came out of my mouth. I lost weight because I went from having fatty liver disease to NASH, which is advanced liver disease. And the next step after NASH is cirrhosis, and then you die. I had absolutely no desire, and I still don't have any desire to die of something that is completely preventable. Weight loss does not cure NASH. However, it does keep it from advancing. I sat back for very, very many years watching many people that I love die of things that were completely preventable. My son's grandmother was the only mother figure that I had from the age of 18 until the age of 31, and she had heart failure, and she refused to quit smoking. And it caused her to have multiple strokes, and she died. Before the age of 60, she was 58 years old. Her death traumatized Dee. And I don't have any desire to do that to him or my other son or my dad, my husband, any of my siblings. My grandmothers, I don't want to traumatize them by dying from a completely preventable thing, simply because the people that were following me on TikTok since 2019 were let down by losing another plus size creator that they were following. The amount of times that I have opened up about why I have lost weight and have been met with just vile behavior for it. The number one argument that I hear against me losing weight is that fatty liver disease is not exclusive to obese people. This is absolutely true. It's absolutely true. My brother has fatty liver disease, and my brother is not overweight. And here's another thing. Yeah, absolutely anybody can get fatty liver disease, but here's the thing. Most people's doesn't advance into NASH. Most people's doesn't go that far. In fact, a lot of people are walking this earth right now that have fatty liver disease, and they don't even know it because they'll never show a single sign or symptom of it. And that's just the way that it is. Millennials are ate up with fatty liver disease. And a lot of them, most of them, will never progress in the disease. It will stay where it is. I severely have to heal my relationship with food. I severely have to heal my relationship with food. And it absolutely kills me. Isn't it mind fucking blowing that there are people in this world that take offense to me trying to recover from a binge eating disorder that I have had since childhood? I think that I don't deserve it. I don't think anyone deserves the physical and mental pain that comes along with binging. I don't think that anybody deserves. And little me inside here and inside here deserves to heal. My relationship with my body, my relationship with food deserves to heal. Nobody deserves to be plagued by an eating disorder. On any end of the spectrum or anywhere in the middle of it, nobody deserves it. And if part of me healing from this is weight loss, what do you want from me? I am slowly learning to not care. To not care. I am very proud of myself, but not for losing weight, for taking control, for trying to take control. I am. And the thing with me is I've never, ever sat on a pedestal and told other people, you need to lose weight because I did, and I never fucking would. And I never would. I know that there are a lot of content creators that lose weight and suddenly they did it so you can do it too. They did it so you can do it too. What's your excuse? This has not been easy and it has not been fun. It's been rewarding long term, but it's really hard to push past what's happening in front of you right now to look at the bigger picture. It really is. Someone asked me the other day in my comments, what are they teaching you to recover from a binge? Forgiveness. To forgive myself. And to move on from it. And to stop thinking, what do I do? How do I do this? Forgive myself and move on. Feel what you're feeling physically and mentally move on. Forgive yourself, stop beating yourself up is basically what I'm learning to do. People get really angry at content creators and influencers for losing weight, just like they do when they gain weight. And it just is what it is. You can't please everybody. And I don't think that anybody, and I'm not just talking about content creators and influencers, I don't think that anybody in this whole fucking world should have to write a novel to give anybody around them an explanation about why they're doing what they're doing. And that extends to fucking everything. That's gaining weight, losing weight, cutting your hair, whatever. I don't care. If you decide to take control of your body and feel about it in any way, getting tattoos, getting piercings, wearing makeup, not wearing makeup, whatever it is, it's your fucking body. I don't think that anybody should owe anybody a large explanation for it, especially when that explanation comes with you having to disclose deeply personal information about yourself, like your health and shit like that. For me personally, it doesn't bother me. For me personally, I'm like, yeah, my liver wasn't happy with me. And I have problems with eating too much food and my blood sugar is really high. That doesn't bother me. But there are people out there that don't want to disclose that information. You're allowed to change your body if you want to. You don't have to wait for a health crisis or a mental health crisis to do it. You can do it for any reason that you want to, as long as it is for the good and not because it's like a disordered thing. In that case, you should fight disordered thoughts. I'm also learning how to do that. I have very bad body dysmorphia. I have no fucking idea what I look like. 184-pound me looks the same as 275-pound me in my head. It does. I am learning. I think I'm trying, at least. But also, guys, I have not had nails on today because I think I'm going to keep nails off for a few days because I want to be able to type. I want to flip you off because it's like after 8, so I need to get this exported. So how do I flip you off? How do I flip you off? I'm flipping you off with my heart. I'm flipping you off in here. And it's the thought that counts.